Hey guys, so now we need to work on text to path. That is the next thing that we need before we start our logos. So I'm going to go ahead and go to File, go to New. You can go ahead and name this text to path. One artboard will be enough. Let's make sure we're in inches. Landscape. Click OK. Just waiting for the Illustrator to catch up here. Alright. So the tool I'd like you to use to start with on this is the pencil tool. I think it's one of the easier ones to start with when we're making paths. So go ahead and make something that kind of falls and rises like a mountain or so. Something like that. And then your type tool, go ahead and right click on it. And the tool we're looking for, or the option, is type on a path tool. Click your path. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see this a little bit better. Remember to try to zoom in whenever you guys can. And you can just start typing. Okay, so pretty straightforward. I'm going to hit Control 0, get the screen back. So that's one way, type on a path. Another way is you can do objects. Okay, so you can do something like this. I'm going to go ahead and take the color out just so you guys can see this. Give it a stroke. Okay. Select my type tool, and as you can see, it's going to let me type all the way around this thing. Okay. So now, I'm sure we've all seen those logos where it's type of logo that's like circular, and it'll have writing on the top and on the bottom. And this is how we can achieve that. Go ahead and right click and go to your ellipse tool. We can go ahead and just make like a circle or an oval. Doesn't matter. With it selected, take out the fill color, but make sure it does have a stroke. Okay. I'm going to move it up. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. Now, if I grab my type tool and I type, it's going to go all the way around this ellipse, and I can't change that. But let's say I want this to be basically proportionate and scaled over the top of each other. Alright, so text on the top and then text on the bottom. How I can get that is if I come over to the eraser tool and I right click on it, I can get the scissor tool. Okay, and the scissor tool is going to do exactly what you think. It's going to cut. So what I want to cut is the anchor point. So there's the anchor. Hopefully you guys can all see that. Select that anchor. Select this anchor. And now I should have two separate objects. And as you can see, I can select the two different objects. So on the top, I'm going to type something like this. Oops. Okay. And the other thing that you can do is if I come over here and grab my selection tool, I can get these little handles here. And what this basically does is allows me to move my text on that path. Okay, so I can go ahead and center that. Alright, so now that is done. The next thing, I'm going to grab it here. I'm going to start on this side so it types this way, because if I start here, it's going to type away. And then okay, you can't see it, but I'm not going to panic because I can come here, I can grab my handle, and I can spin it I can grab this one here and I'm going to flip it upright. And now I have my text to path. So now I could arrange something like this. And so now I have the makings of, for example, my personal logo. Okay. I'm going to hit Control 0 and zoom out. So these are some of the skills that I would like you guys to practice. Text to path. You will submit this. This is only a level 2. But it is definitely necessary for you guys to know how to do before we move to your logos. All right. I hope this helps. See ya.